Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining today. My name is Melissa, and I'm here to lead you through meditation. We will meditate together for 15 minutes today. So as we get started with class, I encourage you to find a comfortable seated position. So get in a nice, comfortable position so that your body's at ease. The last thing you want is to feel uncomfortable or feel like you have to be changing positions and things like that. So get as comfy as possible. And as we work with meditation today, I always like to put it out there to set an intention of compassion for yourself. So meditation can be challenging. It's very natural for the mind to wander and to be very active. That's the nature of the mind. When we come to meditation, our goal isn't to have no thoughts at all, because that's virtually impossible. Our goal is really to become an observer of our mind, to become aware of our mind. That's where mindfulness comes from. And it's also to gain more control over our mind. So if we have no control over our mind, sometimes our mind will have a thought, and then our thought is followed by a feeling. And then our feeling sometimes is backed up with, even a physical response in our body. So say if we have a stressful thought that comes up, we have this thought, and instead of just noticing the thought and letting it go, we kind of run with it a bit. We let it snowball. The story gets bigger in our mind. And then we start to feel things, right? We feel stress, we feel anxiety. And if we keep going with that, we might start to feel the physical effects of that. Maybe we start to feel really tense in our body, and we feel that our heart is starting to pick up. So meditation really is a wonderful tool to have, just so that you can become aware of your mind, the noise that it creates. Sometimes that noise really serves us, and sometimes it doesn't. I know sometimes I have thoughts that just cause me so much distress, and for really no good reason at all. It's something that's never going to happen, or a very, unreasonable fear that will come into my mind. And then my mind just takes it on its way. And, it's just a little wild how the mind can be. So meditation is a really great tool to have, just to become aware of your thoughts, to become that observer. And also, meditation, brings so many positive benefits to us as well. It's number one, really good for reducing stress and anxiety, which I think we all experience in everyday life. It's just so busy and we're pulled in so many different directions. So it's really great for that. My favorite benefit is that I find that the more that I meditate, the better I'm able to navigate the challenges of life. So when those little hiccups come up in life, traffic, long line in the store, things just really aren't working out the way that I want, instead of getting flustered like I used to, I'm really able to just take a step back. I'm able to take a breath in, really put things in perspective. Sometimes things aren't really as serious as I think they are. So I just take a breath, regroup. And it's just been a really life-changing positive effect. So let's bring that into our lives a bit today. So we're just going to start by closing the eyes, and we'll give ourselves a moment here just to take some deep breaths in and out, just to center and to ground into the meditation practice, into the moment. And maybe as you're exhaling here, just gently watch the breath as it moves in and moves out of your nose. And then every time that you exhale, see if you can relax your shoulders from your ears a little bit more. Just melting shoulders from ears. So as you exhale, try to unclench the jaw. Notice if the jaw is very tense, holding tension there. Try to let the jaw relax as you exhale. And then scanning the full body. Notice where you're holding tension, letting that tension go as you exhale. taking a moment to work with our breath. So the breath is a wonderful meditation tool to help bring us into the present moment, to drop into our breath and our body. Take a breath in and breathe down to your stomach. So breathe as deeply as you can here. And as you focus your awareness of the breath in the stomach, feel your navel rise on the in-breath and then fall on the out-breath. Maybe feel the stomach expanding almost like a balloon. The expansion happens in the front, in the back, in the right side, and the left side. And then with your exhale, feeling that contraction, you can feel the front, the back, the right, and the left come in. And again, let's take that nice, deep, full breath into the stomach. And letting the stomach empty completely. Now let's begin to breathe deeply into our stomach, and we'll also allow for the breath to flow into the ribs, so just above the stomach there. And you can feel your ribs expanding as you breathe in, and then contracting as you breathe out. Again, feeling almost like a balloon. Feel this expansion as you inhale. And then contraction as you exhale. Breathe in deeply. Breathe out deeply. And then breathe into the stomach, and we'll feel the breath flow into the ribs. And then allow for the breath to flow up to the chest, so right to the collarbones. And as you inhale, feel the chest rise. And on the exhale, feel your chest fall. Feel the expansion on the in-breath. Contraction on the out-breath. Feel your chest rise as you breathe in. And fall as you breathe out. Now from here, let's weave that breathing through the three parts of the body together. Take a deep breath in, breathe to your stomach, ribs, chest. And then on the exhale, release from your chest, ribs, stomach. Inhale, feel your breath flow up your body. Exhale, feel your breath flow down your body. Inhale, feel your breath flow up. Exhale, feel your breath flow down. Now let's take a moment in silence to breathe this 3-part breath on your own. So as you inhale, trace your breath up. As you exhale, trace your breath down. And then find your own rhythmic pace with your own breath. Now, if you find that the mind is active, know that that's normal and very natural. When you have a thought that comes in, just simply notice your thought and then release your thought. And then come back to that breathing pattern of watching your breath move up your body and then watching your breath flow down your body. And if you feel that the mind is quite active, as you notice the thoughts, maybe imagine that your thoughts were clouds that are in the sky. So when we see a cloud in the sky, sometimes we notice it. And then we let that go. We just watch it drift off to the distance and we don't really come back to it much. We're an observer and then we release. So the same thing with your thoughts. Simply notice the mind if it's active, let it go. Come back to your breath. Come back to your body. Come back to the present moment. Observe yourself in this moment. Notice how you feel. Feel your mind relaxed, calm, at ease. Feel your body aligned and balanced. Tension that you may have come to class with. Feeling how that has released with mindfulness and with meditation. Letting the eyes open when you're ready. Thank you so much for joining today. I hope that you're feeling more relaxed. I hope that you can take some of these breathing and mindfulness tools into your day today to bring you peace and relaxation. Have a great day, and I will see you soon. Take care.
Thank you, Vanessa.
You're welcome.